Is it just me, or is that guy in the mirror looking kinda ghostly? So I just made out with myself, and yeah, now we are doing, finally, at long last, my Ghost in the Mirror book review. Look at this copy, it's in beautiful condition. Oh yeah. Yeah, I found this at Goodwill, and I read it day one, and it is one of my all-time favorite Goosebumps books. As that tells you how much I enjoy this one already. Yeah, Ghost in the Mirror, one of the best series of thousands. I'm just gonna fucking tell you, like, you don't even have to watch the blurb anymore. This book is fucking great. This book is fantastic. Now, why do I think this? Well, we'll get to that upsides and downsides. There aren't gonna be many downsides, obviously. And of course, rating. But yeah, this book is just fucking great. This book is just one of the best books I've read, probably because I love mirror horror. Now, I don't know what it is, but I really liked Mirror, Mirror on the Wall, the short story, and one of the tales, I think number 5. Let's Get Invisible, another one of my all-time faves. I just love the mirror books for some reason, or anything mirror-related in Goosebumps. So, yeah, I kind of enjoyed this one for that reason. And also because there were some really creepy moments. Like, one of the moments in this book actually scared the shit out of me. Like, I was like, holy shit. And that's rare for Goosebumps to make me say it out loud, like, holy shit. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get to the blurb. And now for the blurb. Oh, wait. I have to tell you guys the blurb. Well, our main character is named Jason, and he has a sister named Claudia, who is a bitch. Like, they're the terrible. His family is not very wealthy, and he needs a new dresser and stuff. So, they find a dresser at a yard sale that comes with a built-in mirror. And this mirror isn't exactly a normal mirror, because he keeps seeing stuff in the mirror. Strange stuff in the mirror. So yeah, basically, mirror, you can see strange stuff. And late at night, something very terrible happens, involving the mirror. So, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say going into this. That's all you need to know is that the mirror is fucking weird and he's not very wealthy. And it has some sort of mental effects on some of his friends and family. So you'll see that come into play. So it is a very interesting tale. And yeah, like I said in the intro, this book is fucking fantastic. I know, it's more of a me thing, because I love mirror horror, which is obviously going to be in the upsides, but I just really love this book, and there's many reasons for that, so I should just stop wasting time and go into the upsides. So, let's go with my first upside, just get out of the way. Mirror horror. I love mirror horror. I love it to death, apparently, because I really like this book. I really love Let's Get Invisible. I really like Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. It's one of the best Goosebumps stories out there. I mean, Mirror, Mirror on the Wall is just a short story. One of the better short stories, I guess. Yeah, I really love mirror horror. Reason number 2. This book flies by. Unbelievably fast. Now, not only is this a shorter book, let me just go to the page numbers. Let's see, I think it's 110 pages on the dot. Each chapter's like 3 pages. Let me look. Chapter 7, 3 pages. Chapter 8, 3 pages. Chapter 9, 2 pages. Chapter 10, 3 pages. Chapter 11, 3 pages. Chapter 12, 4 pages. Barely 4 pages. Chapter 13, okay, that one's quite a few. Each chapter is like 3 pages. I'm dead ass. Especially later in the book. I noticed that when I was reading this back, like, I think July. Each chapter is just very short on pages, which makes it fly by even faster, since especially each chapter is a cliffhanger, which usually leads into something good. This book doesn't waste much time. Another thing, the villain in this book is very interesting. So there is, in fact, a ghost in the mirror, obviously. We're in the upsides, we can talk spoilers. This creature has, like, tennis ball eyes. It has crab claws. It is very peculiar. It drags the kid into the mirror. It literally yanks him in. And he's trapped there, and he sees his friend and his dog, who have disappeared. Well, not disappeared, but now are acting extremely angry. And aggravated, and evil. Dicky-like, assholery. And yeah, this is where the real ones went, and then the clones popped out, kind of like Let's Get Invisible. And so now there's this giant crab creature, which is really weird. I like it, though. The main character does get out of the mirror, don't worry, and this thing multiplies. Wow. So we have a multiplying villain. We haven't seen that since Monster Book 4. Speaking of which, I find hilarious that Monster Book 4, the whole point with that, I think we all know, is that it did something very similar to multiplying. This book, villain can multiply. These are both the final books in the series. Multiple Force, number 62 of the original 62. This is number 25, the final Series 2000 book. I find that hilarious, but yeah, I thought I'd just point that out. Yeah, the villain is very interesting. I really like him. Another upside is the twist. It is very much a Goosebumps fashion, and I liked it. It involves a snake in another, bedroom-related object. The climax of this book was one of the greatest, fucking ever. This kid, he breaks into the mirror, he saves his friend and everything, and then he has to fucking battle the creature when they're out, and it's just wild. It is wild. And not to mention, the parents see it, so that's another upside. This one breaks the formula. The parents see it. They see the monster. Formula breaker there. Jesus Christ. I was not seeing that one coming. But yeah, the parents do see the monster, and they're just not questioning it. Because, they realize, okay, yeah, maybe our kid's not that insane. Obviously, they get rid of the mirror afterwards, but yeah, W. Another upside is how fucking scary this book was. Holy shit. This is my final upside, by the way, but god fucking damn it. This book was scary. There is a scene about halfway through the book that is just, oh my god, that was scary. And I don't know if it's just me, but he looks into the mirror, dead of night, and he sees his friend, and he's trying to yank him into the mirror, and he looks like unbelievably depressed. It's just super creepy the way they describe it in the book. And then that's when he gets yanked in the mirror and meets the crab creature and shit. It's very scary. Not to mention some scenes involving, the clones that pop out of the mirror. He almost gets crushed, just to say the least, by a car, because they have extreme strength. Okay, one of the clones picks up a car and tries to kill the main character, Jason. So, yeah, that's not scary at all. And yeah, those are my fucking upsides. This book had so much good to it. There was basically nothing bad. So yeah, let's just get to the downsides. My only downside is the monster could have been utilized more, the villain. And honestly, it doesn't even affect the score much. It's still probably getting a 10 out of 10, but yeah, the monster could have definitely been used more. I think he only popped up twice, the shattering scene and the other shattering scene where he multiplied. So yeah, very interesting scenes, and they were awesome, of course, but I think the villain could have popped up a bit more. I was a little bit disappointed by that, but yeah. Honestly, still fantastic villain. I love the concept of it. And those giant fucking bug-ass tennis ball eyes. Creepy. So yeah, great villain though. Just could have popped up a little bit more. There was 2 scenes with it, which was kind of disappointing, but still great scenes. Anyways, yeah, let's get to the rating. And now for the rating of this book. So, what am I going to give it? 10 out of 10. Is there even a question? Sure, the villain could have popped up more, but that's a could've. Not that it's a big issue, because what scenes we did get with the villain were fucking great. There was just so much good in this book that counteracts that small little nitpick. There's basically nothing bad about this book besides that. This is one of the greatest Goosebumps books of all time. It is my top 5. I'm dead ass. I will stand by it. This book is fucking great, and I will reread this any fucking day. This book was just fucking great. Such a good read, okay? I love this book so dearly, so yeah, I'm very glad to finally review it. And yeah, not to mention, it's the final Goosebumps book, ever. Before Horrorland, of course, but it was supposed to be the final Goosebumps book. So yeah, that's pretty crazy to think about for it being one of the fucking greatest in my opinion. Holy shit. Anyways, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this book review. Tell me what you think of Ghost and Mirror below. I'm pretty sure this is a well-liked one amongst the community. It's really fucking good. Usually a top 10 Series 2000 list that I've seen at least a few times. Yeah, tell me what you guys think of it below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.